Polestar, and just briefly, I'll just say one thing. You know, you're giving a presentation in front of a big group. You don't want to tell everything, right? No, you don't want to tell everything. You want to give enough that people follow up with you. I think that's part of the underlying thought here. It works. It should work. Go ahead.
Okay, good morning, everybody. My name is Christian Karl. I'm the founder and the CEO of the Polestar company. I'm very happy to be here today for two reasons. The reason why is because I'm from Tanvir, it's a great opportunity for me to present our project and our product. The second reason is because we are in the Galileo room. And before to launch my company, I used to work for the Galileo program, the European program, the European GNSS program and satellite navigation. And you will see a link between our project and, of course, satellite navigation. I have to take this. Okay, in fact, since 2009, we see a big evolution on the market, and in particular, we see a lot of indoor mapping coming on the market. We see Google Map coming with indoor mapping. We see, of course, Bing Map, MyCello, Point Inside, Navtech. A lot of company is mapping the large indoor places. And of course, we can do a lot of things with mapping, but something is really missing. And with Now Campus, which is our product, LBS can enter inside. In fact, Now Campus is a product which offers indoor location performances. And we are a company offering a technology. We are not developing any applications. So Now Campus is a really innovative product relying on GPS and Wi-Fi measurement. We are computing the position using these two kind of signal, and all the technologies is fully embedded inside the terminals, which with a special filtering, enabling to reach very accurate position with a good level of performance to address the market, in particular, or indoor navigations. And in addition to the technologies, we have a set of tools enabling to deploy the technologies to cover different kind of places, such as airport, mall, the place where a lot of people is crossing. So the most recent reference we have on the market is mainly on the places on which we are focusing, in particular airport, mall, rail station, all what we call hub transport, and also exhibition center. So we have in our reference companies or clients such as airport, Hub Telecom, Aéroport de Paris, the French airport managing the airport in Paris, mall, Unibail-Rodamco, which is the equivalent of Westfield in the US, for instance, the French railway operator, and also the exhibition center. We deploy our technologies with an apps in the CeBIT in 2010, for instance. So you will see here through this video the performance. This application is operational. It can be downloaded on the Android market. It is useful for a large mall in Paris, which is based in Paris La Défense, one of the largest mall in Europe. So you see on this video that you can select your final destination, and you have a dynamic route calculation, which is like a GPS for your car, which offer, in fact, all the way to follow to go up to the final destination. So you will see the accuracy. When you select we have a real-time location display, and when you arrive just in front of your destination, you can see on your screen that you have exactly where the screen is showing. Second important performances you can see on this video, it is in fact the multi-story performances, which is something really important. So it means that we are providing the position with the 3D. And you see the guy using the application, which is on the escalator, and up to just front of the stairs, you will see up the map is changing automatically to continue the services. If we go up to the end of the demo, you will see that the accuracy is really, really important because we can, by using this technology, pushing information. Of course, mobile marketing, couponing, you can imagine that all the features which can be developed with this kind of technology. So you will see here, we are just just between the two areas, the blue one and the pink one. And if we turn on the right, you will see that we are just front of the technical corridor. It is exactly where the person is. So the accuracy is really something important. And based on this application, we can create a lot of value to the indoor map, and we can, of course, create a lot of new revenue model for our customers. So we are here. We are based in France, and we will set up a new subsidiary in the Silicon Valley in the next few weeks. So if you need some information, I'm available. Philippe is also in the room, somewhere in the room, and you can ask all the questions you need.
Okay.
Thank you.
Go ahead. Let's start with Steve. Any questions?
So do you require hardware installations at the locations that you're covering?
No, in fact, we are using the existing infrastructure, which is also something really important if we compare to some of our competitors. We are able to rely on the existing infrastructure. We don't need to know the precise position of this infrastructure. So this infrastructure is simply the Wi-Fi access point. We don't need to connect to any network. The technology is fully embedded inside the terminal or inside the application. It means that it's fully autonomous, and we don't need to rely on external server which compute the position. And this, in fact, the main reason for that is the performance. Of course, we refresh the position 2 times per second. It means that we can navigate in real time, as your GPS in your car. And also, we don't have any delay between the computation of a position and the point on the screen.
Is the granularity good enough to get to, say, an aisle within a grocery store?
Yes, the accuracy is between 2 and 5 meters, depending on the environment. It means that it is exactly what we need to compute a position and to offer a guiding service.
So I've seen a number of these companies over the years, and the question I've always had is, what really pressing, difficult problem are you solving for the people that are using this technology? With that, something that is so valuable that people will pay a lot of money for it.
Now, in fact, what we see is that our customers, which are in fact the manager of large places such as the airport, etc., want to offer new services to their customers. So for the airport, it's exactly what they want to do. They want to offer the possibility to obtain information, to reduce the stress, to find the way more easily. For instance, in the airport, when you are in transit, you don't know exactly, especially, I don't know if you know the Roissy-Charles de Gaulle airport. It is a very large airport. You don't know exactly when you arrive where you have to go to change, to where is the new terminal. So it's offer this kind of services. And they want to offer these services free of charge. The second reason is, based on this application, they can develop value. They can, in fact, optimize the use of the space. They can push the users toward the duty-free shop, for instance. They can create animation with the application. This is exactly what they do today, in fact. The first application are already on the market, and for the application which is available for the large mall in Paris, it has been launched in February. We are between 25 and 30 downloads per day. It means that for this type of application, it's already very much. And it means that it corresponds to something that which is very useful for the customers or the visitors. Based on this, companies are developing games, for instance. Just because for the mall, what they want to do is to try to attract people and to try to keep these people as long as possible in the mall to generate additional revenue. So this is exactly what they help to do.
Let me interrupt you. Would you like to ask
Sorry.
a question, Michael?
Do you plan to build your own application, or do you want to license this data to third-party applications?
We are not supposed to build an applications by ourselves. We are selecting specific companies developing applications for us because we cannot be specialists in two different areas. For us, the technology is something different than the application. So we are selecting the best company developing the applications, and this is exactly what we want to do. Perhaps we will launch an application just for promotion, but it is not our intention to develop these applications.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Christian. A couple small points. The last presenter is new, is not in your book. Danila has some handouts for the company. It's Jonathan Dillon, and I believe a search collaboration is your main value proposition.
That's right.